referee in charge once again, one of the best in the business, Decky Larkin. As we've said, it's been an incredible night of fights here at Clan Wars 35, and we still have more to come. We've Adam Gustop in a pro fight up next with the return of Jeff the Hummer Hall and a main event between the infamous Dylan Douglas and Michael De Silva. But right now, we've got Padraig Magee and Matthew Friel, and Magee is in the green trunks. Friel is in the grey and black exchange, and Magee locks up.
Could see the trip coming, but uses a belly-to-belly suplex. Good defensive work there from Friel. Just
Friel ties up a neck here, Phil.
He's trying to grab the Darce.
Some good shots landed there as well by Friel. Just as he was tying up the Darce, attempting to tie up the Darce, I should say, he landed some nice right hands.
There you see the work of Pythagoras, getting that knee shield in, eventually trying to work to one butterfly. And this is where he does some of his best work.
Again, will he be susceptible to the triangles as he's throwing it up? You're talking about the IBJJF Dublin gold medalist in Friel, so the Akuma champion. So he's up against a high caliber opponent here as Magee.
A real interesting contest of elite level grapplers in the sport.
Something you don't see that often as well, utilising Friel, the shoulder strike there as he was tying down Magee, goes knee on belly, really keeping close and tight to his opponent.
And that's such a suffocating position if it's done correctly. Just that knee on the belly or a little further up on the solar plexus.
And Friel sits up, maybe potentially was looking for it. Kimura grip there, now goes north-south, lands a good body digging shot.
Magee has that underhook of the body, trying to dig in with the elbow. Good switch to scarf from Friel.
Looking to step across for that crucifix, and Magee was almost going to try and use that to reverse the position, and Magee is looking to throw up, but it's good blocking. He's done that twice now, just grabbing the ankle of Magee and not allowing him cast that leg over to set up the potential armbar, a triangle. Magee sits into an omoplata here.
He's setting up, and he's doing the right thing by grabbing the waist, but well defended by Friel, who turns the opposite direction that you usually see.
Magee sits up into it again.
There's also scope here for a wrist lock.
He abandons it and tries to switch to a triangle choke potentially there. Now he sits up into the omoplata.
Oh, that looks tight.
Surprisingly, you don't see too many omoplatas in MMA, unless, of course, you're watching the movie Warrior. That was in every fight. But escaped Friel. Good work. Stayed calm in that position. But we had a feeling it would be an intriguing battle of high-level grapplers, and that's what it's come to. And end of the first round, seemed to fly by there, but showing the high level of grappling here in Ireland, both fighters. The grappling exchanges.
We saw Padraig, true to his word in the opening stanzas of the first round. He was a little bit more aggressive, but that left him vulnerable to the takedown.
And we're underway in the second round. Friel momentarily forgot to put the gum shield in. You can almost see Magee just waiting for the attack to come to counter.
Nice sharp hands from Padraig Magee.
You can see that Friel is just throwing that jab out as a rangefinder and then closes the distance, pinching the left leg between his knees, looking for that takedown. Going to try and rip that ankle away from the cage. But Magee looking for that neck.
Could be on a chin strap guillotine.
Well rolled. An excellent defense by Machuel Wapo Friel there.
Just a beautiful turn of the hips just to switch position. And now he's from an awkward position. He's landing some heavy ground and pound.
I don't know why it reminded me of the upside down Spider-Man kiss there, the way he was doing that, just landing the shots from that awkward position. My mind works in very mysterious ways. But we're in an awkward position where either fighter doesn't want to make the mistake here to present opportunity. Magee potentially just out of our position here. He could be trying to get an arm in position for a belly down armbar. I'm not quite sure.
I'm not quite sure if he has the arm in, but
pops the head out, does Friel. Looking now to go into side control from this position. Has the knees buckled up and pinned up and lands some good right hands from top here, Phil.
And what's so impressive about what Friel's doing is he's punishing Padraig Magee anytime he makes a little bit of a mistake. He leaves a little bit of space. He's finding the gaps to throw his strikes.
And head position, excellent work as well. Just stuffing the top of his head under the chin of Magee.
Magee trying to create a little bit of space with that foot on the hip, trying to work an angle.
Potentially might push off and shrimp out and try to get up against the cage maybe. But Friel, as you said, Phil, each time he's landing shots to punish each movement by Magee.
It almost looks as if Magee's trying to anticipate too much of a follow through with one of those strikes to try and set something up. But again, in that omoplata position. May look for an inverted triangle. Trying to reverse reap that elbow joint.
You can just see Friel is stuffing his head. He knows and pushes the leg over and tries to step through.
Uses it to pass.
Good work. Wapo. There's the potential triangle. Friel, aware of it, postures up, sticks his head up and away to not allow it.
Does the right thing, just sitting back on his heels. He's not in danger in this position. Good posture. You can tell Matthew Friel has obviously done his homework on Padraig Magee, and that's what I like to see. Just very intelligent approach to it. Knows what the main offensive skill set is of Padraig Magee and has developed a game plan to negate and suppress that.
The level of fitness. Both fighters smiling across the cage at each other. You gotta love this sport, the sign of respect, and now they're gonna go back to punching each other in the face.
I think Magee's going to be anticipating that takedown attempt.
Wouldn't be surprised if the uppercut becomes a big tool here for Magee to try and catch him as he enters.
Or as we've mentioned earlier, that fake takedown level change to overhand.
But Friel works his way inside to boxing range as if I'm going to strike, which he then changes level. Gets the body grip, and this is where we find ourselves up against the cage door. The view is just a little obscure from where I'm sitting. I think he's just in on a single here as Friel. Good work by Magee, but Friel takes the back as he tried to escape.
And burying some heavy knees
into the back of the thigh.
Magee needs to turn in or he's giving up the back.
That was a beautiful executed takedown as well. Just trapped that knee and spun to get the takedown and take the back of Magee.
Just sitting momentarily in the reverse half guard position. Now has both hooks in. Needs to be careful about crossing those feet.
We've seen a submission like this before on Clan Wars, where the fighter crossed the feet back in Gernwood.
Yep.
Lee, I want to say it was Clan Wars 31.
We see Magee attempting it, but Friel wise to it. Trying to sneak that arm underneath the chin. Does he have it? In the hand fighting position.
Magee aware and looking to hand fight and not allow his putting the right hand up to protect that neck as well. And some good shots by Friel to try and soften him up here.
Magee trying to go 2-on-1 on a wrist. Perhaps baseball bat over the head and turn in towards Matthew Friel.
Friel being calm in this position, not rushing the position to get the submission. He knows he's in a dominant position.
And he's landing heavy strikes. But Padraig Magee's a veteran. He's not going to give up that chin easily.
And you can see the face of Magee starting to wear it from the shots that have been landing from Friel.
Friel just trying to force that second hook in. I think what we might see him do, as opposed to punching for the sake of punching, we might see him try and punch that hand through. Use the momentum of the strike to get it underneath the chin.
Time's going to get away from us, but Big finish to the round by Friel. We're going to go once again to your judges' scorecards here in the flyweight division. Wapo Friel feels confident going into that. Would you agree with that confidence there of the young fighter?
I think it's warranted after the positions he had, the success he had with the takedowns, also his ability to defend against the most prominent threat of Padraig Magee.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both fighters. At the 3 rounds of action, both your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27 for your